Welcome to this, the final episode of this Blue Toad Murder File. I, the narrator, challenge you to successfully close this case as you attempt to stop the flight of the Felonious Fugitive. 1, 2, 3, or 4 players. How many? Choose your Blue Toad detective. Well. So here we all are, gazing down on the picture postcard perfection that is Little Riddle. However, for all its seeming tranquility, it is not what it appears. Deep underground in the snobbish crypt, the finest investigative agents of the renowned Blue Toad Agency have been entombed alongside the village constable. Is there no way out? Is this the end? You had come to this place solving ancient puzzles left by Lord Malachi Snobbish in the hope of beating the Doctor to the Snobbish treasure, a large ruby hidden in the crypt. Unfortunately, the Doctor followed you, armed and decidedly dangerous. He took the ruby from the constable, your staunch ally to the end, and left you here, sealing the exit as he left. Are you trapped as it appears? Are you doomed? Well, it appears we're trapped. We're doomed, I suppose. Well, that's cleared that up. Click on the location to go there. If you are to be entombed, at least you will have someone to talk to while the air runs out. Whew, I thought we really had him. That would have been one in the eye for the inspector. He's not so bad though, not really. He just doesn't have your imagination. Mind you, I can hardly put it all together in my head either. Fancy the doctor murdering the mayor, then the miller, his real dad, tricking Moses, who was sort of his dad but he knew he wasn't, into stealing for him, and then squashing the colonel, only he wasn't, seeing as he was really a con man who'd worked some of this out, and then killing my poor Maggie. Whew, dark in here. Wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for the draft I keep getting on the back of my neck. Catch my death if I don't watch out. A draft? Could it be the overly sensitive constable has detected the very breath of life? What? The constable has detected a crack on the wall of the crypt. Can you tell its shape from the shadow it casts on the floor? did you do? Correct you are. Well done. My, weren't you in a hurry? You made that look easy, not an error in sight. Look around you and be comforted. You are better than they. With a bit of directed fumbling, the door grinds open.
Cool! No, that's impressive. Well, even if it leads nowhere, at least we won't suffocate. We'll just starve to death. Or end up eating each other. Or even...
Before your companion can imagine a yet grislier fate, you press on into the tunnel. The narrow tunnel leading from the crypt twists and turns, though it slopes steadily upward. After some minutes, your silent, desperate trek is made all the more urgent.
That was Lady Snobbish! We'd better hurry, she might be in trouble!
Momentarily stunned by the depth of intuition demonstrated by your companion, you rush along the corridor, only to find yourself facing a dead end and a devilishly intricate locking device. There's not a moment to lose! A door is all that stands between yourself and the other side. Are you able to work out how to open it? Let's see how you did. Huzzah! You're finished. That was quick. Oh, and aren't you the smug one? No mistakes. My, aren't you terribly talented? With a click and a rattle, the wall swings around to thrust you into a hideous scene.
No! How did you?
The constable rushes forward, but the doctor is once again quicker, and he sprints from the room. The chivalrous constable checks on Lady Snobbish. His next words lift a considerable burden of apprehension from your shoulders.
She's alive, thank God! We'd better get the inspector here!
With Lady Snobbish being administered to by the doctor from the neighboring village, Inspector Bragg listens to your story. By its end, even he seems impressed.
Well, well, that's quite a tale and no mistake. I told you to leave this to the professionals, though I have to admit, you arrived in a nick of time for her ladyship. Real sharpish like.
Your prey is at large. Time to trap him! You may have thwarted the doctor's attempt to murder Lady Snobbish, but he has escaped and must now be hunted down. Are you paying sufficient attention? That clean sweep of questions puts you most resoundingly in my good book. The hunt for the fugitive will need to be coordinated. You should visit the police station to join forces with the inspector. You quickly head to the police station.
We've got to stop this here Dr. Chappie from escaping. Sharpish. I'd dearly love to be able to throw hundreds of officers at this, but I ain't got them to throw. I've only got what's on this here list. That's officers and volunteers.
Between the inspector's list and a map of the village, you are certain you can work out a way to cover all possible escape routes. Can you trap the doctor in Little Riddle? The doctor must be stopped, and there are only limited resources to patrol all possible routes. Can you place them around the town so that they cover every part of the road?
Oh.
Ducks, drum roll! Shame that. Oh, now, no giving up. Give it another go. Let's see how you did. Oh, please. Come along now, one more try. What will the ducks reveal? Oh, sorry. Don't give up yet. Another try, surely. What? Oh. Did you show intellect or idiocy? Exactly wrong. You're surely not going to let this beat you. Try again. You've given up, proving that you're no match for that puzzle. Well, you did your best, such as it was. This is how to do it. Inspector Bragg inspects your work, declaring it fit for purpose.
That should do it. He's not getting out of here anytime soon. There's not many places he can hide in this village without some help. Wouldn't put it past him, no. He's conned plenty of them before. You have my permission to search wherever you like. Wholly hard recommend the manor and the doctor's own house. We ain't had time to do them proper like. Right, off we all go. Sharpish!
As the doctor cajoled another innocent resident of Little Riddle to conceal him from the law. The doctor must be found. The manor is quiet again. Now the inspector has gone elsewhere. Lady Snobbish is still indisposed. The constable left on guard looks like he's heading that way too.
Oh, sorry. It's been a long night. I don't know how you're still going. I suppose I'd better try to stay awake or I'll catch it hot from the inspector. What are you doing here, though? Don't you have to catch the doctor?
You explain to the constable that you want to fully examine the scene of the doctor's last appearance. Perhaps there are clues to be gathered.
I don't know about that. There's not a lot here except for all the footprints. Right, miss, there is in her ladyship's floor. She's not going to be happy when she sees all the mud and stuff.
Stepping back, you consider the tangle of footprints that track to and fro about the room. The floor of the manor is a mess of dirty footprints, and the light of the police car's siren means they are hard to make out. Can you count how many footprints there are in total? Eeny, meeny, miny. That's the ticket. Great Scott, that was fast. Ooh, ooh! No mistakes made. Show off. There are no words sufficient to describe your brilliance. You managed to work out which of the prints belonged to the felonious physician. Examining them closely and patiently, you managed to isolate the component parts of the stain.
Cool, you ain't half clever. What's that there then? Ashes, straw, and some white stuff.
Your experienced eye and marvelous magnifier together allow you to deduce that the mysterious substance is flour. So, you have identified ashes, straw, and flour. Clues, perhaps, as to the doctor's location? In the meantime, more evidence may help. Onwards! Your investigation has thrown up some leads, and I want to see if you've been paying enough attention to notice them. Can you answer these questions? Either you are the reincarnation of Sherlock Holmes, or these questions are too easy. Wonderful work, either way you look at it. Your search for clues to the doctor's whereabouts must continue. Both his house and the library are now on your to-visit list. Is someone hiding him at one of these locations? There will be times when you have to pick from a number of possible. The library is distinctly forlorn without the presence of the distinctly ditzy Maggie, another victim of the cold-hearted doctor. As the librarian virtually lived here, it's more than likely that this is the place wherein you will find more information on her liaisons with her lethal lover. Where to start looking, though? One of the library shelves looks strange to you, and it appears that it is trying to tell you something. Can you rearrange the books to reveal the secret message? Are you marvelous or moronic? That's the ticket. What? Finished already? With nary a hiccup. Well done. Well done. Please take this moment to look as smug as possible. You uncover the librarian's diary. It's so much a product of its owner that it's too easy to imagine the lady who created the sugary prose.
He took me on another walk today. We passed a watermill and paused. I stood guard and he went in to have a closer look. I suppose he wondered if it were suitable for a more intimate assignation. So romantic. I do love him so.
Another entry piques your interest.
So handsome, my Heathcliff at the health centre. He came to me one scented eve, dressed head to toe in flour. He had gone to the assistance of the hard-pressed miller, helping him to deliver flour to the overworked baker at great cost to himself. What a kind, selfless man.
So, now you know to investigate the watermill, windmill, and the bakery. It's time to leave this place to its tragic ghosts. Once again, you find yourself in the untidy living quarters of the deadly doctor. Watson is on high alert as you carefully search the house, and you are listening as much as looking in case the fugitive returns. You steel yourself, looking around for a weapon. None to be found. Abruptly, a door opens.
Here now! What a shock! That's woken me up and no mistake!
Calming down, you ask the constable what he's doing.
I was relieved at the manor, so I thought I'd come down here and help search a few places. Don't think I can sleep much knowing he's out there. I found the car that ran Maggie down. It's out the back. We'd better keep looking.
He's right. You return to your search. Amongst the untidiness and dirt, you find a stack of papers that may help you with your investigations. Can you decipher the doctor's notes? And your result is... splendid! Gosh, you got through that one! Lickety-split! No mistakes made too! You great big swat! You deserve so much more, but this will have to do. seem to have found something of interest, but it's not something easily understood.
Oh, it's all in some kind of code. Can you crack it?
You assure the constable that you can and encourage him to head back to the police station to try to get some sleep. Reluctantly, he complies. You have the doctor's notebook back at your hotel. Perhaps something in that can help decipher this new evidence. The hotel is suspiciously quiet, with no manager in sight to harass you on your way back to your room. You spend some time poring over the doctor's notebook and the papers you found on the second visit to his house. Abruptly, Watson jumps up, sniffing the pages you're about ready to consign to the dustbin. With that, your canine colleague is away, only to return minutes later with a lemon clutched in his jaws. He's followed by a disgruntled chef.
Hey, where do you go, you damn mutt? Oh, well, how do you like that? It's yours. I should have guessed. How do you like that? I slept all the way up here after that crazy mutt and it's yours. So tell me, how am I gonna finish my recipe now? He took the lemon. How do you like that? I don't even know if I got enough now. What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do?
Watson's pilfering may help you out, so it seems only fair you should assist the chef with his problem. The chef must fix his lemon squeezer if he is to finish his recipe. Are you able to repair the machine? What will the ducks reveal? Ah, spot on! All wrapped up already? Great heavens! And without a single error being made. Olympian intelligence deserves an Olympian reward.
Ha! Well, how do you like that? I got to take my hat off to you. Looks like I'm all done here. But hey, you keep that mutt out of my kitchen, right? Huh? There you go, all done here. How do you like that? Better be done.
The encounter with the chef has woken you up, and you realize that Watson has spotted the obvious that your sleep-deprived mind couldn't grasp. There were gaps in the notes, gaps that the doctor filled in with secret texts, using one of the oldest tricks in the book, lemon juice ink. You quickly hold the papers over a candle and reveal more scribbled scrawls. They mention locations you've already dealt with in earlier investigations. However, one note simply reads, train station. It looks as though your investigation is to lead you a merry dance through Little Riddle. Arriving at the post office, you're puzzled to find the inspector but not the postman. Bragg seems unable to help.
I've got no idea where he is.
Hello? Hello? Is there anyone there? Oh, I'm in here. Hello?
Do you want to open that door? I thought not. Besides, it'd only slow us down. Now, I need your assistance here, Sharpish. He's only gone and broken the telegraph machine.
I'm in here.
I was about to get a reply from my superiors.
Hello?
Ignoring the plaintive cries of the trapped postman, you look to see if the vital telegraph machine is beyond rescue.
Sharpish!
The telegraph is not working properly, and the messages are getting messed up. Can you make sense of what the inspector's superiors are trying to tell him?
Ooh.
And your result is on the button. My, weren't you in a hurry? You made that look easy, not an error in sight. Look around you and be comforted. You are better than they. The telegraph machine begins to chatter away, revealing much of what you have suspected about the Doctor.
It seems we've got a real charmer here. If he's the one we think he is, he's got convictions for fraud, burglary, assault, and impersonating officials, including, of course, members of the medical profession. You make sure you call me before you try to take him on, all right? I'll meet you later at the station. We can compare notes then. Now get going. Sharpish?
The Doctor would appear to be a very dangerous individual. Roll up your sleeves and sharpen your mind as I ask you for the final time. Can you answer these questions? Fantastic work! Your keen eye and attention to detail will serve you well. You found ash, straw, and flour at the manor. Where might the Doctor be hiding? He must have an accomplice. Will you be able to catch both him and his partner in crime? despite its ties to heinous murder, it would appear that someone was in a hurry to snap up this particular property. The identity of the new owner proves to be another surprise.
You think it odd? Really? Just look at the place. Quite beautiful. I've admired it since I first came to Little Riddle.
How could she possibly afford such a property on the wages of a clerk, even one of her standing?
I'm very careful with money, positively thrifty, and there's little else for me to spend it on once my very modest living expenses have been dealt with. Never mind that, though. While you're here, I do need your help.
Let us see what so vexes the clerk.
Ooh.
The clerk has discovered that her new property has a mouse problem. Can you use her description to work out which route the mouse travels?
Oh. There is an annoying rodent that I have been trying to catch with a... He's a crafty one, though, and although he could just... He likes to torment me by making sure I have to reset the... Only then do I hear the... Of course, this meant war, so I bought not only more, but also a few... And after the... I now hear... Then, in short order, unfortunately, the and are now all excited and run around the place, and before I know it, all the and are causing pandemonium. The mouse can run past without any care, although I do hear a final before he runs into his hole.
Are you correct? Let's see. Exactly wrong. You're surely not going to let this beat you. Try again.
There is an annoying rodent that I have been trying to catch with a... He's a crafty one, though, and although he could just... He likes to torment me by making sure I have to reset the... Only then do I hear the... Of course, this meant war, so I bought not only more, but also a few... And after the... I now hear... Then, in short order, unfortunately, the... And are now all excited and run around the place, and before I know it, all the... And are causing pandemonium. The mouse can run past without any care, although I do hear a final before he runs into his hole.
How did you do? That's the one. Hello, do you know I'd quite forgotten about you? All done now? Jolly D. Well, well, well. Not only were you slow, you were incompetent too. Oh, bless. You participated. Aren't you special? You ask if you can come in and see the old place. Now she's making changes.
Certainly not. I'm still organizing and cleaning it. There's flour everywhere. Also, the old fireplace needed cleaning, and the ash has spread all over the floor. Now, I must get back to work. Goodbye for now.
Quite a day for surprises. Now, on with your investigations. There is a murderer to track down. You find yourself once again at the train station. This is where the whole sinister sojourn started. Could it be where it will all end?
Well, I never. I'll be with you in a moment now. Now. I haven't seen you in a while. I trust all is well.
You ask what it is that has caused him to be quite so out of steam, as it were.
Oh, now then. Well, it's busier than a body can handle right now. I got permission to go ahead with a cafe after all, so it's been up to me to get everything arranged. Between that, the storage sheds and spreading straw on the flower beds, I'm quite run off my feet. Oh, now then, that reminds me, you can help me with something. Look here now.
You set yourself to help the station master once again. The train is stuck, and the station master is having trouble remembering the name of the station. Can you use the information to figure out at which stop the train is stuck?
Oh!
Are you correct? Let's see. That's the one. You're finished. That was quick. Oh, and aren't you the smug one? No mistakes. My, aren't you terribly talented? Well done.
Oh, well now, there you are. Many thanks again. That's just what I was needing. Was there anything I could do for you today?
You ask if it's possible to have a look around the storage sheds.
Oh, now then, you don't want to be doing that. It's all oil and ash up there. No. No. I don't think you want to go up there. I'll tell you what, though, your first cup of tea in the new cafe is on the house. Can't say fairer than that after all the help you've given me. Now, I'd better be getting back. Good day to you. Good day.
Well, it seems the sheds here are sacrosanct. Time to shunt off elsewhere. You make your way to the watermill. You can immediately see why this place would appeal to the doe-eyed librarian.
Oh, for goodness sake, can't you people leave me alone? Look, what do you want? Right, never mind that. Can't imagine anything you want as being a matter of life or death. Seeing as you're here, you might as well be of some use.
Not quite able to believe how bad your luck can be. You look to see what it is you can do to help this ridiculous man. The hotel owner has a problem with leaks in one of the watermill's pipes. Can you fix this for him? Let's find out how you did. Correct you are. Great Scott, that was fast. Ooh, ooh! No mistakes made. Show off. There are no words sufficient to describe your brilliance. Once you have completed the hotel manager's latest task, you ask what it is he's doing here.
I'm allowed a hobby, aren't I? Some time off in the peace and quiet, if that's all right with you, of course.
You ask if you can have a look around, seeing as you're interested in old buildings.
Certainly not. I'm far too busy. What do you think this is, A tourist attraction? Really, some people, no respect for the working man. Right, I haven't got time to chinwag all afternoon. Good day to you.
Well, that was rather abrupt. You would almost think he had something to hide. The bakery is as pristine as ever, with the goods on display smelling quite wonderfully tempting. Even as you enter, you can see that the baker is sorely vexed by something.
Oh, now, if you aren't a sight for sore eyes. Come in, come in. I'm so glad to see you. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm in quite the state. Could you possibly help? I'll be ever so grateful.
Normally, the act of kindness is reward enough, but you do find yourself hoping that the grateful baker might offer some of his wares by way of thanks. The baker has set up a new rotating display to show off his wares. Can you observe which cupcake is not being displayed?
Oh!
Are you marvelous or moronic? Correct you are. What, finished already? With nary a hiccup. Well done. Well done. Please take this moment to look as smug as possible.
Oh, aren't you the clever clogs? I knew I could rely on you. You are special. Is there anything I could do to say thank you? Anything at all? Anything?
You ask if you could possibly have something to eat.
Heaven's sake, of course you can. Oh, is that all? Oh, please, please help yourself. Least I could do. Bless, something to eat. I never did.
Your mouth full of his fondant, you ask why the other storeroom is out of use.
What storeroom? Oh, silly me, of course. No, I split a bag in there. What a mess. Flour. Oh, everything covered. Need to get right in there and clean it out. Murder on my knees, I tell you. And tennis elbow? Oh, I could go pro. Anyway, sorry to hurry you, but I've got to clean the ovens and get shot of all the old ash. Don't want to get any on you. So bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
And with that, you are cast into the street. At least your hunger for food is sated. It is time. The police station awaits.
Well,
Do you know? Easy now, son. We have got to be right about this. We only get one chance to nick him. If we miss, he'll be gone like a rat up had drainpipe. Cowardly scum! Settle down. Now then, let's hear it. Where is he?
Where indeed? From the footprints left by the doctor at the scene of his assault on Lady Snobbish, you were...
Well, he is.
From the footprints, you were able to tell that the doctor is hiding somewhere that has ash, flour, and straw in abundance. At the watermill, you found the hotel manager enjoying his hobby. Perhaps his leisure time is spent partaking in a little aiding and abetting. When you visited the windmill, you learned that it was now the property of the town hall clerk. Is this just a place for her to get away from it all? Or a place where she can help the doctor get away? From the librarian's diary, you learned that the doctor had once assisted the baker. Is this favor now being repaid? The station master finally got permission to open his cafe. The removal of the mayor has apparently worked to his advantage. But is this simply mere coincidence, or something far more nefarious? 4 suspects, but only one is helping the murderous mastermind who has so horribly harmed Little Riddle and its citizens. So, for the last time, who is the guilty party, and where is the deadly doctor? Can you deduce the culprit and prove yourself worthy of your role as a blue-toed detective? Player 1, you get to choose first. In the end, observation was once again key. The doctor's final ally is, in fact, the baker. There you be, friend. I mean, what's it gonna say? Quite what the baker's motivation is remains a mystery for the moment. However, the evidence is enough. Only one of the 4 locations had every element you sought. The baker spoke of the flour in his stores and the ash from his ovens. And we saw straw being used to display the goods in his shop.
Well now, that's good enough for me. Now then, you lot, anyone not a copper, you are the reserve. You will act as the cordon in case this villain gets past the rest of us. Only he won't see. I'll have my gun for starters. Lads, do me proud.
We will, Inspector. This one's for Maggie.
Now, let's go and get this blackguard. Sharpish!
You used your talents to select the correct suspect. Many congratulations on a job well done. You are thrilled at some primitive level by the sight of the police and villagers at work. The baker is taken quietly and by surprise.
Can you watch this one? I need to be with the inspector.
Left alone with you, the baker feels the need to confess.
He was going to take me away from all this miserable little village. He had money. What with that and selling this place, I could have gone anywhere. London! Started a little cafe. with doilies and chintzy curtains and everything. Chintzy curtains and teapots with flowers on. Oh, been a bit silly. Oh, I did so want chintzy curtains.
Don't get away from me! Don't you try to struggle now! I've got you!
After some shouting and the noise of a short scuffle, Bragg is triumphant.
He didn't even have his gun with him in the end. Easiest pitch I have made in a long time. Took him nice and sharpish like. All he had on him was this ruby. Cool, that's the one from the crypt. I only had it for a second before he took it off me. He had his gun then. Here you go then. You have it till we reach the station.
No, you mustn't! With a sudden movement, Bragg flips the ruby to the constable. The poor young man is ill-prepared and fumbles the catch. The ruby hits the cold stone floor and... No! What have you done? What have you done?
Well now, seems your little prize wasn't so valuable as you thought. Now then, let's go and find you a nice cold cell, shall we?
You can't. No, it wasn't supposed to be like this. You weren't supposed to. I was the better man. The better man!
Ooh, fancy that. And it looks so real too.
Can't trust anyone these days.
Listen at you. We'd better get you to the station.
The next morning, you gratefully pack your belongings and head for the station. The inspector is there to meet you.
I just thought I'd come and say my goodbyes. I trust you'll stay out of trouble till you get home. It's been an honour, I must say. A real privilege. That said, I hope we never have to work together again. You lot make me look bad. Goodbye now. Off with you. Sharpish!
And with that, your train gets up steam and slowly chugs out of the station. You sit back in your seat, restful again, knowing that the blue-toed murder file for Little Riddle is once and for all closed.
they gone? I don't suspect a thing. You were right. That's right, sir. Led me straight to it. The switch went perfectly.
So, how well did you do in that episode? Player 1. Wonderful work